Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 0-1. Bounce to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Bounce to third. And it goes just foul. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like
Turner over to stop for one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here in Philadelphia on the mound for this one, Steven Matz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. That's a little bit low. Wouldn't chase that time. So now 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Trey Turner. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. To third. And it gets by him.
You kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. Serious power numbers over the last 10 games.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Brett Myers in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. A run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
One out, runner at second. JT Realmuto steps in. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. And it skips in the dirt. One out and a runner at second. Right down to shoot, and to count 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-0, and he's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
The pitch. That's down and in. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Got him. And 2 away now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a pitch. Got him. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off for
Park,
St.
here's
Louis,
Nolan Gorman.
the second baseman, Nolan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one's in there, and that is strike one. Suarez goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Wilson Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. Bounce to the right. Stott over to first in time. And Contreras is retired.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
2 outs, bases empty. This is Dylan Carlson. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Ball one there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That one missed.
1 ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Trey Turner waits on deck. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And another ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Steven Matz out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Matthew Liberatore.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Two gone with runners at the corners. Nick Castellanos will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Lifted in the air, right center field. Newt Barr on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Suarez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike 2. And there's a ball. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Castellanos makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Jordan.
Man at first. Yeah, the batter now, Jordan Walker.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
0-1. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Edman, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Phillies up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it falls. Arenado around third. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Donovan batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one fouled off. The Phils leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Edman makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out into left center field. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still lead it, though, 6-1. On to the fourth. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. As the lefty gets to work. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one the other way. That's a hit. Now a long throw to first. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Carlson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Puga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one inside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The punch out there. And 1 gone.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Arenado batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Flied to right his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos pulls it down. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 6-2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Base is loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. Ball 1. Contreras at second. Arenado at first. 2 out of the inning. The pitch. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The lefty fires. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Phils doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Contreras makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
Trey Turner now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a good eye there. That's in for a strike. That one blasted deep to right. Nootbaar going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hard hit, knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. One away, runners at first and third. Brett Myers digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one down the line. The throw to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. The line to kick the pitch. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. 0-1 now.
No, inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right side. Stop. Tosses to first.
Out.
One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
No.
Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Phillies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that one off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. John King getting loose out there. That's inside.
2-0 to count.
Kicks and fires.
Ball
and
3.
Another ball. Realmuto on at first. Nobody out. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1 on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
This one high in the air to left center. And that's the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nolan Gorman. The wind of the pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Carlson now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Carlson.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The wind of the pitch. That one just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Trying to keep that hitting streak. Alive, 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1-1.
That one's in there, and that's strike 2. And that's outside. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball 1. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Bryce Harper in the on deck circle. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner at first with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Liberatore keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Turner runs. Ball outside. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Turner at second with 2 down. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. I mean, there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
On the ground, Gorman. On to first.
Out.
That ends the frame. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Espino.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The batter, the center fielder, Tommy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman. Next up for the Cardinals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brendan Donovan.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cards trying to get back into this one here in the top half of inning number 7. puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John King.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now Brett Myers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Pitch out, but no action. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge appears to be getting loose. Thompson, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. That's down and in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Alec Bohm. That's down and in. A slider missed. The Phils up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's a strike. Castellanos gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Thompson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-2. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Goldschmidt.
There's a strike. Espino, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan.
So digging in,
Gorman.
Nolan Gorman, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
This one in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie drifts towards it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That misses. And 1-1. Good eye right there. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's towards center. Walker moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Brett Myers.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In for a strike, 0-1. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead at 8-2. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the DH, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
The right fielder, number 21, Lars.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Kerkering is just 1 strike away. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight.